So very good morning students. As you know, yesterday we were dealing with the chapter combustion and the flame, and we read about what is actually combustion and what are the conditions for the combustion and how it is helpful in our daily life. So today we are going to deal with the half part of the chapter, that is the inflammable substances. See, there are certain substances we come across, and what we found that there are some substances which have very low temperature, and at the room temperature only they catch the fire easily. And because of that we handle them with the very precautions. If we talk about like petrol, we talk about the alcohol. So this comes under that type of substances, and this type of substances are called as the inflammable substances. If you might have seen the instructions given at the petrol pumps also, no smoking prohibited. Why? Because it is a very sensitive corner, because these types of liquids catches the fire very soon. At very low temperature they catches the fire, and hence this type of substances are called as inflammable substances. So we will revise that. Substances that have low temperature and can catch fire easily with the flame, it is called as the inflammable substances. Now we will talk ki suppose a fire is caught, any accident or incident happens and fire is caught. So how we will control that fire? Suppose an accident takes place with a person, he catches the fire. So one way is, as in the previous class I told you, that as soon as the fire is caused, so what is the reason behind? Because of the oxygen, we have to cut the supply of the oxygen, which helps in increasing the fire. So what we do, we just roll the person or we put a blanket. While doing this, so what will happen? We will cut the connection of the oxygen which is helping in burning. So now suppose a fire is caught in a building, then what we will do? So first of all, what will strike in the mind? To call the fire extinguisher. Now what does a person when he comes do? What he do? He starts pouring the water. Why? While doing so, what will happen? What will happen? The fire will cool down the temperature of that combustible object, and the vapors of water will cut the supply of the oxygen which is present around it, and thus he will be successful in putting off the fire. Okay. Now we will read about how many types of combustions are there. If we talk about the types of combustion, there are two types of combustion. First is the rapid combustion and second one is the spontaneous combustion. Now when we talk about the rapid, as the name indicates, rapid means very fastly, very quickly. So some objects are there, when we just any fuel or any flame comes in touch with, it catches the fire. Now the best example of rapid combustion is the gas. Now suppose you open the nozzle of the gas stove and just you forget, and after a second, within a second, you bring a match, fire match. What will happen? It will, with the sound, it will catch the fire. Why? Because it is an example, because a rapid combustion takes place, and even in the surrounding also you can observe the flame. So such types of combustion is known as the rapid combustion. And second is the spontaneous combustion. Now sometimes there are some material which suddenly burst into the flame. So such types of substances or such types of combustion, when there is a flame with a bursting sound, it is known as the spontaneous this. Sometimes you have seen in the laboratories and all, phosphorus is kept in the, and in the room temperature only it suddenly catches the fire. So this, with the flame it bursts. Okay. So this is the spontaneous combustion. Now the next we are going to talk about the explosion. As the name indicates, something is exploded out. there are some substances when it comes in touch with any fuel or any fire things, what happens? It explodes, and in this what happens? A lot of heat is generated, liberated, and a gas is also liberated. The best example you see during the festivals, when the small kids, they are burning the crackers and all, and when you bring the fire stick or candle, burning candle near to that crackers, what will happen? It will explode with a sound, with a lot of heat, light, and when it is put out, a gas is released. And when too much of gas is, because of that only we say during the Diwali day lot of pollution is there, because lot of gas is liberated. Okay, so this is known as the explosion. Now we will talk about the flame. As yesterday we have told what is a flame. When anything burns and different kinds of light comes out, mostly it is of yellowish red, but when we burn LPG gas, what happens? A blue color flame comes out. Okay, this is known as the flame. Okay, so if we talk with the help of the candle flame today, and all this flame, they have a different layer, and even the degree of hotness or the degree of temperature, it varies from layers to layers. So today we are going to study about the candle flame. So this is the candle. Is it visible to you? This is the candle and this is the flame. So the outermost flame, when you burn a candle, what you will see, the outermost flame is of bluish color. Okay, and here the complete combustion takes place. Complete combustion takes place means it is the hottest part of the flame. And when you see the goldsmith and all, you see working, what they do, if they want to melt any metal, what they just bring in contact with the upper layer. Okay, so this is the outer zone of the flame, and it is the place where the complete combustion takes place. Okay, and it is of bluish color. Next to it is the middle zone. When it comes in between, it is a middle zone, and here the partial combustion takes place. Okay, and it is of yellowish color. Okay, now the last and the innermost zone is the where the wick is present. Okay, and here the unburnt, it is a blackish color, and you will see that here the unburnt carbon is left. Okay, and here it is a place which is very leastly hot. It is a least hot portion. Okay, so this we have read about, and now we will learn about what is fuel and fuel efficiency. So when we talk about the fuel, in yesterday class also I explained you that it is one of the most important factor for the combustion. Without fuel, we can't have the process of combustion. Fuel means, suppose if I am talking about the wood, I am talking about the charcoal, I am talking about the petrol, all these are the fuels. Okay, so every fuel has its own efficiency. Efficiency means how much of heat energy is required to burn that fuel is known as the fuel efficiency. So to standardize it, we can say that it is a fuel efficiency is the amount of heat energy produced in the complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel. Okay, and like we talk about the different things, and we are having its unit symbol. The fuel efficiency have the unit of kilojoules per kg. Okay, now we have talked about the combustion, we have talked about the fuel efficiency, we have talked about the types of combustion, and after that comes the what are the effects of combustion. Now if a combustion is taking place, it is the, if we see the one side of the coin, it is very important factor for our daily life, for our daily things to go on, to proceed with the daily thing. Combustion is very necessary. But on the other side of the coin, if you see that due to the combustion, there are many problems occurring in the environment. Suppose, for example, if we have read that during the combustion, lot of gases are released, so it may cause the global warming. Okay, it may cause the acid rain. Okay, so these are the factors which may even affect our environment. So this was the chapter. In 2 sessions we have completed the chapter. In the first session we have read what is the combustion, what are the conditions of combustion. In the second chapter we have read about what are the flammable and inflammable substances, how we can control the fire, how many types of combustions are there, like rapid, spontaneous, what do we mean by the explosion. We have read about the different types of the flames of the candle, then what is fuel efficiency, and what are the effects of the combustion. Now tomorrow again in the next session I will be giving you the question answers of this chapter and exercise. Hope you are all maintaining the copies, notebooks and all. Okay, so you have to maintain it because it may be coming in the chapter, and in the next session I will be providing you the worksheet. And student, please do the worksheet, learn the chapters, go through the videos again and again. It will be really helpful to get the lesson, to get the concept of the talking. So thank you very much for this session. Okay.